Hello, welcome back. I'm Tonya from Tonya's Witchy Kitchen, and how are you doing today? It's been a busy day for us so far. We had a baptism in the family, and so that was always fun. And I was a little overdressed compared to some family members, but I was just, as I thought about it, coming up, I was like, I really need to dress up. I don't always dress up for church. Sometimes it's just capris and t-shirts and, but this was kind of a special occasion and I just thought I should really dress up, But that's the extent of it, but it was really cool. Yeah. Do you dress up for events anymore? There's so many people that don't, The biggest complaint my mom always had about having Christmas was nobody would dress up for it. And I remember my grandma's Christmases, like, you dressed up for it, It was dresses and nice pants and dress shirts and, it was Christmas. It was a celebration. And nowadays, big celebrations, nobody seems to dress up for. You know what I mean? I mean, sometimes we just get too busy. If you go to a wedding, like if it's just somebody, like you're not in the wedding party, you're not a parent or, you're a relative, but you're kind of removed a few times or whatever, you're not important. Do you still dress up? Yeah, I think that's a thing of society that we're losing. Another important part alongside of, family gatherings themselves, they're just not that easy to do. So when you dress up, do you dress up? Do you do the makeup? Do you do the hair? Like totally dress up, the shoes, I used to wear a lot more makeup. Not used to. There's like a short time in my life where I did the foundation and, all the jazz and, but this is the most very basic, down to earth. But this video kind of flows into that because today we are doing lip scrubs. Lip scrubs, yes. And what are lip scrubs for? Well, they're actually an interesting thing. And so, number one, use very fine sugar because your lips are very sensitive skin there. So use fine sugar, use natural sugar, use edible ingredients, and if you're using colors or flavorings, make sure they are lip safe. And all verifiable companies will tell you whether they are lip safe or not. And some actually put it on the outside, which is super convenient. But what's a lip scrub? It removes dead skin cells. It removes dry skin. It helps to smooth out the lips. It helps to moisturize, add shine. And here's my makeup thing. So when I used to wear foundation, the only time I would wear it was if I put a mask on my face first, like a powder mask or whatever, and removed it and then put the foundation on, because then it always looked flawless. If I had to, if I wore it every day, I still had to do that every couple days, so otherwise it just looked flaky and ishy, and it was like, what's the point, right? So a lip scrub is similar to the same thing. So if you wear a lot of lipstick, if you do a lip scrub, your lipstick applies better. Now, some people just do a simple thing with their toothbrush and brush their lips. There's no problem with that. It's actually totally fine, But a lip scrub contains basically not two ingredients, but two components. One is the exfoliator, which is the sugar, and the other is the emollient, which is the softener. If you want to know all the benefits of sugar, go on my website and look up the whipped sugar scrubs. I think they're all listed in there. Why sugar is good for your skin. So if you're going to apply it, just a couple tips. Let it sit 1 to 2 minutes before you remove it. So let it sit a little bit to soak up all the goodness in there. And 1 to 2 times a week, but don't overdo it. If you're outside a lot and your lips are chapped all the time, you can get away with doing it maybe every other day or every second day. But how do you apply a lip scrub? I'm so glad you asked me that. I have one here. I actually prefer thicker lip scrubs than, so the Minty Mango one, just so you know, is a very soft lip scrub. Very soft, okay? Which is fine, because it's like lip gloss or chapstick. Some people like thick chapstick, some people like thin. But all you do, I show you here on my lips, because they've been sore today. Too much. I should have told you, take note of the color of my lips before I do this. And you just scrub. And I like to scrub all the sugar off that I can. Okay? Now, most people don't do this in public, but if you do, well, okay, kudos to you. But if you don't, here's a second bonus to a lip scrub. Where on your face, one place, do you not put a mask? Around your lips, right? Because you go around and around the eyes, and right? But with a lip scrub, you can actually take and give yourself, it's like a quick mask for the area around your lips. Because it needs it too. I know this is super weird, but I don't know how to do this otherwise. Okay? And you just let it set. Now, you could lick it off if you want to. So I said if you do it in public. Yeah, this is really good. Yeah, the Minty Mango is amazing. But otherwise, you just wait 2 minutes and take it off. And because it gets the blood pumping to your lips and the circulation, it actually makes them a little darker. So then all I need is a light lip gloss or chapstick or whatever. And I really don't need any color. I can go with my natural color. Oh, they so needed that. They so needed that. I didn't have pockets, so I was missing my chapstick. Yeah, but that's what we're doing today, the lip scrubs. I swear I'm not eating them. They are edible. The Minty Mango is just to nummy. But anyway, I will show you 3 different ways. 2 are the way I like to do them. And one is a recipe from a reputable company that sells a lot of these ingredients. And yeah, that one went a little haywire. Yeah. 3 things. Dream big. Be true to you. You are worth it. And let's go check out this video on lip scrubs. Okay, recipe number 1 is a super simple one that has just 2 ingredients. So we start with the sugar, and then we're going to start with coconut oil and mango oil. Simply it. And we're going to melt it down. I will put the recipes in the description box. Okay, 141. It's too hot. However, it's not too hot to add our mica and our flavor oil. Not fragrance oil, flavor oil. Okay, so this one is, what did we make this one? Oh, strawberries and cream. That's what this one is, strawberry. So it's this type of strawberry flavor oil. And Merlot mica from Brambleberry. And the reason you don't want to put the sugar in too early, depending on what your solution is made out of, is because the sugar will melt and dissolve. And you don't want that to happen. So you want to be below about 100 degrees in there. And we'll leave it set for 5 minutes to see where we're at. Okay, and since I didn't get to show you the reading, it said about 104. And so I'm going to slowly add my sugar to it and continue to beat it. Your sugar ratio really depends on the solution. When you look at recipes, the solution to sugar ratio can be from 1 to 6 to 2 to 2 to, I mean, it's crazy. Okay. So just see, and this is, I mean, a little bunny. It's just a little bunny. But I don't really like doing that because they don't always set up well. So I like to freeze them. Okay. Here's recipe number 2. This one is a lip balm base that I make. So it has beeswax in it. And I've added a little castor oil because I don't want it the consistency of the lip balm. It's a very nice, solid lip balm. Men love it. And so heat it up, add a little castor, add a little cappuccino mica. It probably could have used a little more. It was kind of on the iffy side there. But make sure your micas are lip safe also, not just the fragrance oil. But because of the beeswax in here, it is going to keep thickening up on me, right? So I don't have the luxury of waiting for it to go below 100 degrees with this one. It's pretty much got to be, before the melting point. Cinnamon roll with a little extra cinnamon essential oil because they never put enough cinnamon in these things. You say cinnamon roll, I want to smell the cinnamon. I want to taste the cinnamon, right? So it's flavor oils. It depends on your manufacturer. That's all I can tell you. It really depends. I love this little baby scale because it helps me get super accurate with my numbers. Yes, it does. And a little thing I'm going to do that you're going to think is super weird is I'm going to pour my sugar into my flavor oils. Why? Well, to soak up all the flavor oils. I do this when I do sugar scrubs. I mix the mica and the flavor oil into the sugar first, and then, yeah, that's another whole video. But this is not, do I show you what it is? Okay, I do. 137. Yeah, but I can't get too much below that because it solidifies all on its own. You know what I'm saying? So this is going to go in there. And yeah, see, it's fine. It's fine. If it gets too thick, I would just warm it up to get it into the pots. But with the sugar in there, it gives it a nice solution, to not be too thick. But like I said before, I like them a little thicker. I don't like them, I don't know. That's just me. So this one is a little thicker. And these little pots fill up to about 0.6 to, depending, 0.7 in there. And, which is great, I mean, you get a lot of lip scrub. You only need a pea-sized amount. So it'll last you like a lip balm would. It'll last you quite a while. And number three, we have mango, we have coconut, we have shea, we have apricot kernel, and we have castor oil all going into this. Okay, and this is a recipe from a manufacturer, and let me tell you, it went a little wonky. That's all I can say. You gotta test those things, really. So melt it down in a double boiler or microwave. I don't think I said that. If you're using butters, double boiler is best. I am doing yellow mica, lip safe, and I am doing my minty mango, which is mango flavored, with peppermint, mango flavor oil with peppermint essential oil in it. Yes, because this is like my shave bars. Ooh, it's just stellar. It's just super yummy. But this one, nope, I don't do it. I throw it in there. Yep. But I think in the end, I don't show you, but I did put sugar in the bottom of that little plastic container just to make sure I got all the flavor oil out of it. What's the point of measuring it off and then, 134. So we have to wait 5 minutes. And do I show you again what it is? 103. So it should be okay. Okay? Should be okay. Here's where things go wrong. Yeah. It was fluid. I mean, I poured it into a pot, and let me tell you, it didn't set up. No. Stuck it in the fridge, it didn't set up. So, option number 2, I added a little more sugar. Yeah. That is an option. You know, it soaks up the oils, you know, that are in there and the butters. And so I added a little more sugar. That didn't work. So I did add shea before this. I didn't show you that. But I added these white vanilla wafers. And there's my white vanilla melted and added to it. And it did set up once I put it in the freezer for just 5 minutes. And then I was able to package it. So there you go. There's the cinnamon roll, the strawberry cream, and the minty mango lip scrubs. I hope you had a good time. Thank you for dropping by. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.